one of those adjustments, adding her into the lineup. And then also for Las Vegas, Tamara Young, the vet for that lineup. What do you see there? Randy Richardson and Kevin Spear. They're left all alone on the three-point line, and that's no good. Elena Beard cleans up. Chelsea Gray picking up where she left off. Drains the first three for the Sparks. They're up there in steals in the lead. Right away, Candace Parker going to Nneka Ogwumike.
She's back.
For her on Friday. Kelsey Bone finishes at the rim. The first. Chelsea Gray with another steal in the game, which leads to offense on the other end. Nneka Ogwumike for another two. That's 4 for her.
Turnover discrepancy.
Asia Wilson now on the board with 2 points.
As well from that baby baseline.
Chelsea Gray from deep. You can count it for her.
She was already at half courts and that thing's going down.
The WNBA passing it off to Kelsey Bone. Tamara Young, 10-year left-year vet, knocks it down. Great transition defense by the Sparks. Tamara Young again. Same area, same result. That's 4 points for her. Tamara Young. Kelsey Plum. And she can definitely let it go from there. 14 points for her in the last game. To watch her, over 3,000 points for her in her career. Elena Beard has been all over the floor. You don't see her score often, but big bucket for her underneath. Tamara Young.
Is it all together?
Here.
The initial call was a block on Kelsey Bone. And Plum with the volleyball roll.
While they're replaying, let me see what you guys know. You know this? A technical foul has also been assessed to Nneka Ogwumike.
Their points from the free throw line. Second most in the league. Essence Carson from deep. And that's the bottom of the net. Hamby passing up the floor to Tamara Young. Erica Hamby going right at Essence Carson in the paint.
Steals in 25 minutes of play.
Fourth year, ranked 7th in the WNBA in field goal percentage. She's very efficient, but so is Essence Carson. Great dive for her to the rim.
And a beautiful pass for Parker.
Jisoo Park also in the lineup for the Las Vegas Aces, and Kayla McBride, you give her any daylight whatsoever, and she's going to take that shot. We already talked about it, 26 threes on the year already, and the rest of the team, 37. And that's including Kelsey Plum. But Candace Parker from 3.
Rotating and being in the help position for each other.
As well as improving. We say we have to look at the film. Second chance opportunities, but they have to be better. And Odyssey Sims forced one up in transition. Jisoo Park with the rebound. Tamara Young to the Erica Hamby for 2.
Beautiful job running the floor.
Impact for the Aces. Odyssey Sims with a high low to Candace Parker. Great roll to the basket. And Odyssey Sims pushing the pace to Jantel Lavender. And just like that, the efficiency, a lot of shots for the Sparks. League winning 4 championships while she was at UConn. 7 seconds left on the clock. Odyssey Sims assessing what she has. And that's Jantel Lavender. 12 made field goals for the Sparks so far. Mariah Jefferson trying to get active right now. Jisoo with the 2. WNBA and second youngest player ever out of South Korea. Odyssey Sims lines up for 3, and just like that, you can continue to see them moving better and better.
Rebounder, just defensively what she's able to do, one of the best defensive posts in the league.
And just overall taking 4 black jerseys to the rim. Another 2 for Nneka Ogwumike. Look at Nneka Ogwumike.
Takes on 3 members of the Aces inside. And there, just kind of tiptoes to a basket.
The Sparks are shooting at this point 55 from the three-point line.
And A'ja Wilson's going to be checking back in, and you can see why they have struggled in her absence.
That energy off the bench. So A'ja Wilson back in the game for GC Park, and Chelsea Gray.
People in foul trouble, and the more Wilson sits, the better for Los Angeles.
Great screen at the top of the key on Nard for Chelsea Gray. That assist needs to go to Nneka Ogwumike. Line today, 68% from the field. Odyssey Sims lines up, and you can count that one too.
Jefferson sits, and Plum back on the floor.
Tamara Young, as the vet of this team. Talk about her scoring ability, but defensively she is solid as well. But Nneka Ogwumike right there against Tamara Young.
Kick it. Bone kind of takes a couple steps forward, and then Nneka goes right on by her. Bring it. Go by it. Challenge the help.
With the left. That's the difference between having and playing the passing lanes. Chelsea Gray started off on fire defensively. Kelsey Bone from the other side of the paint. Nice in and out by Chelsea Gray, who finds Chantel Lavender on the outside and saying they're hot from three.
Understand. From Diana Taurasi to a second-year player, doesn't matter.
Kelsey Plum, nice take with the left all the way.
Great response.
10 on the shot clock for the Sparks. Candace Parker turning down the outside shot to get just that, an inside touch. That is going to be 24 points in the paint for the Sparks. Kayla McBride for three.
Great example of playing with pace.
Chantel Lavender underneath. And just like that, they continue to work it on the inside. De'Erica Hamby passing it out to Kelsey Plum. Plum finding Kayla McBride in a nice reverse underneath.
Taking the LA turnover and going right to the rack.
On the shot clock, Chelsea Gray looking for Essence Carson. Essence with three on the clock.
Seeing is believing.
From the field, she had 11 against Las Vegas. She's been coming off the bench the last 4 games, but has been outstanding as far as her ability to contribute. And let's add that, Raquana Williams, another player that's... Kayla McBride with a beautiful pass to Kelsey Plum. And that'll be 2 points for her. Kelsey Plum with 7 points. Tamara Young passing up a shot for her on the inside, but Nneka Ogwumike has not cooled down. The back is not an issue.
So a lot of jump shots. A lot of jump shots for LA to start this third quarter.
But then you can do that when you have Elena Beard picking up the ball. Chelsea Gray with a beautiful behind the back fake with the finish at the rim. That's going to be exciting. TLC, T-Boz. A'ja Wilson with the face up against Nneka Ogwumike. And it only takes Ogwumike to beat the shot clock. Tamara Young finds Kayla McBride, and she finishes beautifully at the rim. For Kayla McBride.
And a big part of that is A'ja Wilson sitting on the bench for so long, because she doesn't miss many.
As she can show you there, point line, still shooting 50%, 7 for 14. Beautiful head fake by Kayla McBride to get Essence Carson in the air for 2 by A'ja Wilson, and deflects the ball, leads to the 12th turnover for the Sparks, and they finish with 2. And so just like that.
Yeah, and a beautiful pass from Plum.
Will be in the 1 position. Candace Parker left alone at the top of the key. And Jisoo just looks at her like, what else do you do? Until Lavender for the long 2.
Why is that a better possession?
Nice shot by Chantel Lavender at the top of the key for 2. Sparks 4 players in double figures right now. But Tamara Young is putting on a show right now by the Aces. 18 points for the Sparks. A'ja Wilson going right at Nneka Ogwumike. Gray comes up with the ball. Textbook pass to Raquana Williams for the and-1. Be able to step up and say, I'm going to guard the toughest player on the floor. Her peak is going to be scary to watch.
It sure is.
Chelsea Gray, ladies and gentlemen, to Nneka Ogwumike.
She makes you gotta play her tough, and she takes advantage.
The aggressive player gets the calls from the officials. Tamara Young has been aggressive all night. Chelsea Gray with 6 assists today. Dearica Hamby, beautiful move for 2. Pushing the pace is Tamara Young, no good for the inside look. Kelsey Plum from deep.
Don't dare, she has tremendous range.
Gentle Lavender from the outside, and once again, they're gonna ask them for the replay there. 30 on the game clock. Maria Vadiva with the ball on the inside, going at Dearica Hamby, and that's what we've seen a lot of. She can shoot the ball. And Mary, if you're looking at the contributions by both sides, that's 33 bench points by the Sparks, 11 for the Aces. She does have 1 assist. Carly Samuelson trying to get something going. Nice fake on the inside, and she's on the board for 2. Nia Coffey for the 2 for the Sparks.
And 2 of those players off the bench, and you talk about bench points, LA, 37 points off the bench. What a lift that provides, and the pressure it takes off. So for the first time, LA had lost 2 straight, come battling right back and move to 12-5.
And just like that on Friday, the score was 94-78 for the Aces, and they bring back Nneka Ogwumike in the starting lineup.